everyone, welcome to this week's video. I'm packing my hospital bag. Oh my god, it is so scary to think that the baby is literally not even 12 weeks away now. Well, that's if I get to like full term, you know, like 40 weeks or 40 weeks plus. But yeah, it's crazy to think that he is going to be here very soon, and now I'm having to get ready and do all of this grown-up stuff of organising and making sure that I have everything. So yeah, I wanted to show you basically everything that I bought for my hospital bag and also things that I've bought for postpartum care as well. So I've watched so many videos on people packing their hospital bags, just trying to get so many like pointers and tips, like, 'cause I don't want to overpack it and take too much, but also I don't want to be at the hospital like stuck with something that I need that you can't just get at the shop. Most things you can just get at the shop, but yeah, it's more like specialty items like essential oils, stuff like that, that I had to make sure that I pre-ordered. But yeah, I will get started. So I've done this, I've organised this in sections so that there's a section for what I need. So this is things that I need during labour and like straight after birth as well. And then also there is another section for what baby will need. What you will need is a hold all bag. So mine was very cheap off of Amazon. I've had this for quite a while actually. You want to get a bag that has many different compartments, so you're not just like fishing around for all different things. So this one has got like 1, 2, 3, 4 different compartments on there. So that's my bag, nice and big inside. It's also got a section underneath for shoes, so you can keep things like that separate from everything else. Like say if you wash the baby clothes, you don't want them like rubbing on your shoes. The first thing that I'm gonna pack in here is, oh my god, I don't know where to start. Where should I start? I'm gonna start with clothes. So clothes for me, I haven't got a going home outfit yet because obviously I've got a couple of months to go yet, and I'm going to get a whole lot bigger. And also at the time in September, I don't know if we're going to have a very hot September or if we're going to have like, you know, it's going to be winter already, because we can never tell with the UK. So my going home outfit, I'm going to wait to pack that a bit closer to the time, and some, I won't need underwear actually. So many people have said in their videos like you don't need underwear, and I understand that now because you do wear like the disposable pads, which I've got here. So for clothing, the main things that I'm taking is a couple of these nighties. So I've got these on Amazon and they are very attractive. They are just a really soft, light, thin material. So I'm packing a couple of those because during labour you'll probably get them covered in stuff, and then afterwards you'll probably want a fresh one to wear. Yeah, is anyone else like me, and like if you wear something and something bad happens to you, like you kind of attach a little bit of PTSD to that? You know, like I'll be looking at this purple one, like that's the purple one I wore when I was in all that excruciating pain. So I'm packing 2 of these. I've got a purple one and I've also got a blue one as well. So I've got a backup for that because they are super comfortable. So they're going in the bag right at the bottom. And then I also purchased some postpartum breastfeeding bras. So these are very cool. If you've never seen one before, they basically have a little hook on the bra there, so you unclip it and then the booby comes out, and then once you're done breastfeeding, the booby goes back in. So it's very easy, you don't have to take the whole bra off every time. Yeah, so I'm packing a couple of those again in case one gets dirty and I need a fresh one. We will move on to the kind of like postpartum care products that you're going to need, that I'm going to need. And I've heard as well from other people's videos that a lot of this stuff is provided by the hospital. So I'm not going to take too much of what I've bought because obviously like this costs a lot of money, and if they've got it there for free, like I'd rather use theirs than use mine, and then I can save mine for when I'm, you know, doing postpartum care at home afterwards, and I don't have to purchase too much of that stuff. The first thing that I bought were these Always Discreet postpartum disposable pants. There they are, and for them I'm going to pack, as I said, they'll have all over the hospital. So I'm just going to pack a couple of these. Oh my goodness, shall we have a look? My God, they literally look like adult nappies. I'll put this in my little side pocket here, put them in there. And then I've also got maternity pads. So these, if you're really having a heavy bleed afterwards, which apparently you do, you can have these inside your adult nappy. So I'm going to pack a couple of these as well, as I'm sure again they will have these for the hospital. And oh my God, they are ginormous. Look at that compared to my head, that is ginormous. Yeah, so I'm going to pack a couple of them. Very absorbent times, very absorbent times. The next thing that I got was the Frida Mum Witch Hazel pad liners. So it says full coverage vag pads. Yeah, so these are like little liners that you put on top of the pad, and then the pad goes in your disposable underwear. But the point of these is that they're cooling, they're healing, like they make everything down there feel much better than if you didn't use these. So I'm taking these with me. These were quite expensive. I think these were about £15 for like a little pack of wipes. So I wasn't very happy about that. But of all the videos that I've watched, like they did say things like this is particularly important just for like your comfort, basically. Like you've just shoved a big thing out of you, like you want to be comfortable. Next thing that I have is some breast pads. So I got a multi-box of these off of Amazon because I just think I'm going to need them. I think it was like 120 or something in a box. But I'm not going to take the whole box with me, obviously. I'm just going to take... Oh, they come in little things. Again, I'm just going to put in a couple of those because I think they will have those at the hospital. Should I put in a couple more? I'm going to put in a couple more just in case. Look at me acting like I'm going to have all this milk when apparently your milk doesn't come in for a few days. I might not use them at all. Put those in there, that should be better. Zip it all up, zippy. Zip it all up. The next thing that I got for postpartum care, which is an essential now, and I was speaking to my friend who's also pregnant, and she's had 3 children already. This is her 4th, and she said when through all of her pregnancies, and her last pregnancy was like 5 years ago, no one talked about these. So these are quite new, I think. Yeah, but I got this one because it was particularly big. It holds 650 millilitres. It comes with its own little carry bag. Basically, I will show you how it works. Yeah, basically it comes out like this, and then this comes out, and you take that off the end, and you fill it with water, and then you squeeze it, and all the water shoots out of here, and basically like you use that while you're going for a wee or while you're having a wash after labour, and apparently it is really soothing and it makes sure that it doesn't really sting and be uncomfortable down there. So that is going to be well used by me. Basically, I've bought all this stuff based on the belief that I'm going to have a vaginal birth. I don't want to have a C-section. I don't want anything to go wrong. I don't want to be cut open. Like, I don't want to have a C-section and have to go through all of that postpartum care with that, because I think that, like, having a massive wound like that, like you've been cut open, all your bits taken out and put back inside, like, is way worse than you know, having the baby come out of the way that it's supposed to come out. You know, I imagine like it takes so much longer for that to heal. So anyway, my Maxi Peri bottle is what it's called, is going in the bag. Oh, I got these really cute bags. So I've got one that says mummy stuff, and then the baby's also got one that says baby stuff. They're so cute. I got them on Amazon, so I'll link them below because I know someone's going to be like, where can I get those? Yes, mummy stuff is much more full than baby stuff. So in here, let me just empty it out. Here I have, just in case, little mini toiletries, so shampoo and conditioner, just in case. I'm not wanting to stay in the hospital at all, but just in case I have to. I've also got like a little clear bottle that I'll fill up with shower gel closer to the time. And I also have this from my expert midwife. It is the Spritz for Bits, and on Amazon currently I got it in a deal with the oil that you use for the perineal massage. I think there were £20 for the both of them, so that's a really good deal because this is usually very expensive. But this, again, it's another thing that you can use, like, well, it's self-explanatory really. It says Spritz for Bits. So you spray it down there, cools everything down, calms everything down, helps with your healing. It helps with the soreness and the swelling, it says. So that is necessary. And then the next thing I have, this is more of a during birth thing. So this is the Nicara rollable in clary sage. So it's clary sage oil, but like a rollable, so you can roll it on and you can, you know, it's supposed to calm you. I think it also does something like for your contractions as well, I'm not sure. You know, like how lavender does, but not everyone likes the smell of lavender. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of lavender personally. Whoa, it smells really nice. Yeah, so I will use that during a labour to calm me down, to help with the birthing process. The next thing I have is a pillow sleep mist, which I didn't buy this for my bag. I had this sitting around. So this has got lavender, vetiver, jasmine and eucalyptus. So I thought this would be very nice during labour to like spray around the room, spray on the pillow. Yeah, I feel like that would be nice for everyone to just be calmed down a little bit. Lancinol nipple cream. This is supposed to be really good, and also my friend was using this as lip balm for some reason because she saw it on TikTok and her lips look so juicy and hydrated, so I'm going to use this for my lips as well. But it was quite expensive, to be honest with you, but then all this hyped up stuff really is, but it's not just hyped up. I've looked into it and it is like one of the best ones that you can buy. So I've got nipple cream, I've got that in there, that is for me. And what else? Oh, I have got Pregnacare New Mum Expert Nutrition for After Pregnancy with biotin and zinc to help maintain normal hair and skin. It also has all the iron and vitamin Bs to contribute to the reduction of tiredness. So this is like an after pregnancy vitamin. yeah, I just thought this looks really good. I've used Pregnacare throughout my whole pregnancy. I was really tempted to buy, like, you know, the really expensive tablets that were like, I was looking at some and they were like £30 for the month, and I just didn't go with it because I can't afford to be honest with you. And I feel like these, like, there's so much research done with these and they've been around for a long time and they are just really affordable, so I just get the standard Pregnacare ones. But these are for after pregnancy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a oh, they're so dark, that must be the iron in there. I'm just going to put these, oh, it tells you how to use it on the thing. I'm just going to put the one strip of these in there. I don't need to take the whole box, I'll leave the other box at home. Yeah, that's that sorted in there, so I can start using them basically after birth. And then also what I've got in here is the Hydrate electrolytes. These are really nice. I tried one of them earlier actually, and especially in hot weather during birth and labour, like, I'm definitely going to be guzzling down the water. So I've got plenty of these in there. Apart from that, I'll probably like pack a tiny bit of makeup. Like, I don't want to go over the top obviously, because I think I'm going to be way too busy to do all of that anyway, but I would just like a tiny little bit of skincare and makeup in the bag as well, so I'm going to do that, but I'll do that closer to the time. So I will put that back in there. I also bought a new water bottle for the occasion as well, a baby blue one obviously. You don't need to buy a new water bottle, like any water bottle will do, but I bought this one. So I will put that in there. Next we have baby stuff. So we've got this little thing here, which he hasn't got a lot of stuff in there, to be honest with you, because he honestly doesn't need a lot. So what have I put in here? In here I've put a little bit of hand gel, which actually I'm going to put this in the outer little compartment there, because then I can just reach for it whenever, not just for when I'm with baby. And I also got him some nappy change cream. This one's really good. It's from Weleda. And the main reason why I bought this one is because it's got calendula in it. Or how do you say that? Is it calendula or is it calendula? Basically it's like a really healing ingredient from a plant. And anything that I've bought with calendula in it has been really good. Like, I always have a tube of calendula cream in my cupboard, and my partner uses it a lot when he gets like a rash from the gardens or anything. And you can also use it on your dog. So my dog used to get like really sore paws, and I'd put it on his paw pads, and that really helped. And it didn't matter if he licked it off either, because it was like all natural. Also I have a set of Tommy Tippy newborn pacifiers in there as well. And these are pretty cool because they come with this case that you just put a little bit of water inside, and then you put this whole thing with the dummies in the microwave, and it sterilises it. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, so I've got those for him. Take them both off. Don't touch the nibs. It's all sterile. Don't touch the nibs. And then that, they're all ready to go. So that's in his little bag there, and I will just pop that. That's all that he needs, so he's hardly got anything compared to me, but I will pop that in the bag. I'm sure I might think of a few more things later on that he might need. Like, I want to get him the probiotic drops that go in the mouth, but they're quite a bit expensive for me to buy this month. Yeah, but the other things I have got for him is I've got him a couple of outfits. So some baby grows, because obviously he will Need a couple of changes of clothes. I've got him that one. I've also got him this one, which I need to wash and then put back in the bag. And then I've got him some muslin cloths, because these are very essential for breastfeeding. And I also have him this little hand knitted blanket, which a family friend made for him. It's so cute. I hope you can see like the little bunnies on there. She crocheted it. She's so talented. Like, I don't know how she does all this stuff. She also did him like a little outfit as well, which is just the cutest. Let me show you in a moment. But yeah, blanket with matching hat as well. So that's going in. And let me show you his little outfit she made. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Isn't it so like Cabbage Patch Kid? It's so cute. So she made him that, and that's got a matching hat as well. So yes, that is everything in my hospital bag so far. I'm sure as the months go on, I will think of a couple of more essential or like non-essential things that I need in there. But for now, that is it pretty much done. And I will just zip that up for just aesthetic purposes, and there you go. That's already pretty heavy with all of that in there, and I feel like I haven't actually put that much in there. That's it. Let me know if there's anything else that you think I need, or if there's anything else that helped you during your labour. Have you packed your bag yet? When are you gonna pack your bag? It's like so many people told me off for like and saying, oh, you're going into the 3rd trimester now, you haven't packed your bag yet, that's really bad, what if something happens? Yeah, so that's why I've done it now, to be ready. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be creating much more content like this. I'm just going to be following my whole rest of my pregnancy journey, and then postpartum I'm going to be getting back in the gym and things like that. So it's going to be a whole thing, and I'm really, really pleased and happy to have you guys with me. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, let me know what you think of the video, leave a comment, and I'll see you again soon.